The key is food. The right food gives you the right immunity.
Yeah. So I want to talk about like some proper expectations for the product, because some of us are more ill than others. But let's just talk about the cardiovascular benefits and general wellness, right? Which then impacts our mental health and wellness. But let's start with the physical stuff. You're overweight. You have a little high blood pressure. Your circulation is starting to fail. You're getting a little erectile dysfunction if you're a guy. And if you're a woman, your hormone levels are out of balance.
See, the first thing that we have seen over the last 12 years of people taking the product, the first thing everybody has mentioned to me is how the energy level went up, which means it's fixing the mitochondria, which is the power plant of our body. Because from the mitochondria, the energy is supplied to the cells to get the energy. And once that happens, then the cell has enough energy to do its job. So the processes begin to happen. That's the first thing that happens. The second thing we have noticed is that everybody's blood pressure normalizes very quickly. Within a week, maybe 3 to 6 weeks, everybody. Very rare. And that's what is happening there is that one of the things we have published in our patent, first one, is that it increases nitric oxide in rats. And nitric oxide, reduces the blood pressure. It's also involved in Viagra's nitric oxide. So those two things happen. Then the fact is that because your mitochondria is working now, the metabolism is improving.
Right.
So what happens is that you, over time, I'm not saying going to happen right away, but over time, in a 6-month, 12-month period, you will begin to see, for some people much sooner, especially those who are very obese, they will feel it. That let's say you ate 4 slices of pizza, suddenly you find you can't eat more than one. But the more obese you are, the faster you will lose weight to get to the optimum level very quickly. And what will happen is your metabolism is improved. So you were driving a car which was giving 20 miles a gallon. Suddenly the car is giving you 50 miles a gallon. It doesn't need so much fuel. This is what is happening. Totally. So what happens is the body then moves and says, okay, I don't need the food, but because I have the stored fat, I'm going to burn it.
Right.
And the key is the heart, for example, uses fat for its energy requirements, not sugar.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you begin to burn the fat that you're stored, immediately lose weight.
Wow. This is great.
So the stored energy is all removed. The other thing we also seen in people is the more obese you are, your testosterone level is low.
Yep.
Because the triglycerides and testosterone are related.
That's right.
What happens is as the triglycerides level come down, you will notice that your testosterone level goes up. I mean, we had a guy, we had a couple of cases of people who tried to see obesity is linked to testosterone levels. But when he went through after 3-4 months of this product, his testosterone level was that of a 46-year-old. We have seen this in people, especially with skin problems, as an example, where what we see is people who have acne. Okay, when they start using the product, suddenly acne increases. Oh, you see that it went bad. But what's happening is actually it is pulling out all the viruses that is causing the acne. Okay, out of his system. And since this happens to be the place, it's going to show up here. It's going to show up briefly, maybe a couple of days, maximum a week, but then it goes away. And it happens the same thing with many other diseases, different functions. People may have some gastric problems. Initially, they may get diarrhea. It's actually, we found out that people who got COVID, for example, when they take our product, this we have seen in India, the doctors told me that a lot of people get diarrhea in the first day.
Yeah.
The diarrhea eliminates the virus. Over your lifetime, you acquired a chemical store in your body. A lot of them don't belong there. This is called surplus material, what I call it surplus. And so this is going to go through the system, going to eliminate those surplus materials. So it's a process. It could be through, you might get a cold, you may get a cough, you may get sweat, tears in your eyes.
Tired,
peaches,
flu-like symptoms, like a little lethargic. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see,
Diarrhea.
sometimes what the body does is it says, okay, I'm going to tire you because I want you to rest before I can fix something. That's a healing process. People say, I got so tired and fatigued because I took this product. Now the body is telling you something. Hey,
Exactly.
take a break, lie down.
Yeah.
I want to fix the problem. People who use this product over time will get very good sleep. The reason is when you eat proteins like tryptophan, for example, which is amino acid. Yeah, tryptophan is converted to serotonin. Then serotonin becomes melatonin. And I always tell people when you eat food, don't eat at 10 o'clock. 10 to 11 is when your body actually produces melatonin. So if you're eating at 11 o'clock, your body is not producing melatonin. So it's very critical. Always at sunset. And then the protein, your body would then have tryptophan, amino acid, assuming your immune system is good. Then we have our product producing vitamins, recycling vitamin C in the body. To convert tryptophan to serotonin, you need vitamin C. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Yes, it's the cofactor. It's the most important cofactor. That's why people over lifetimes, I couldn't sleep. They're not producing enough vitamin C. But this product will be triggering the body to recycle vitamin C. And it's recycling vitamin C. It's like an environmental. Now, otherwise, most people, the vitamin C just goes in the urine. That's it, So once that happens, you're able to produce serotonin, and serotonin to melatonin, again, the same thing happens, So you get sleep. And I get very good sleep, 6 hours, maybe 7 hours sometimes, but very deep sleep. We had a guy in England, one a friend of ours. He hadn't slept well for 25 years. He would be up 2, 3, 4 in the morning. He told me that the first spray he took, the very next day, he slept like a baby for 9 hours. He said it was, no, there are people, very few numbers, who haven't felt anything. But what I tell them is if you have a baseline blood report, which we do, and then you check it later, you see a lot of things have changed.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to feel it. The rule of thumb I have is this, which I'm just telling you. If you're a 50-year-old person, you're using nano every day, it takes about 100 weeks before your body comes to a beautiful, natural balance. Everything is balanced. So it's not up 2 weeks to 3 weeks for every year of your life. It sometimes is very rapid in younger people, because the immune system is still reasonably good.